Hi everyone, we are Will and Alex, and this is our vlog about how we spent 3 days in Cinque Terre. For those who don't know, Cinque Terre is located on the northwest coast of Italy, and it consists of 5 different towns that make up the Cinque Terre National Park System, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The towns are Riomaggiore, Manarola, Corniglia, Vernazza, and Monterosso. But first, a note on parking. I used a blog post linked down below to figure out where to park. So this was during the summer of 2021, and we parked at a train station at La Spezia, and we were able to find free parking there, but then we had to buy a train ticket to get us to the La Spezia main station and then transfer over to the Cinque Terre train lines. I think that was about like 11 euros a person maybe, one way. We'll double check that, but so we parked for free, but then had to pay for our train ticket in. And it's really difficult to park in Cinque Terre proper. You need like a special pass. So as a tourist, you will likely have to figure out how to park outside of the towns. We got on the train at La Spezia and took the train right into Manarola, which is the town we decided to stay in for a couple of reasons. The biggest reason was that it was the most chill but also had the most going on. It doesn't have a really good beach area, but it does have a lot of restaurants and some really beautiful views. We got an Airbnb right near, or really on top of the train station. It had a really good balcony though, and it was really walkable to everything. Hello! So we just finished up dinner at the Trattoria del Billy. Really good seafood. I had the pesto pasta. And now we are walking to see the sunset colors over the town at the lookout spot we were at before, and then maybe go to a little bar after that. Good day. It's really cute to walk around Manarola, and tomorrow we're hoping to do some hiking.
Good morning, everyone. We are drinking our morning coffee out on our patio here. Beautiful Manarola, Cinque Terre. It's day 2 of our trip so far here. We have one more day, so we're definitely going to take advantage of this day. Beautiful weather, 80 degrees and sunny today. We're going to take the train up the coast to another couple of the towns. We're going to hike in between the towns. What were the towns that we're going to hit again?
Monterosso, Vernazza?
Yeah.
And I say Corniglia, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
Corniglia.
So it should be fun. There's little hiking trails that go along the ocean in between the towns, and it's only like 30 to 45 minutes per walk in between the towns. So we're gonna get some great views, we're gonna get some great weather. Gonna wear our sunscreen. Okay. Yeah. So, all right, let's get after it.
Wind tunnel in here.
Yeah. So we just made it to Monterosso from Manarola. We took the train and bought the little train pass for the day, which gives you access to the hiking trails as well. We're just gonna bop around in town today. We're definitely gonna use that pass. It costs 16 euro a person, but you could take the train in limited times. So we're gonna go back and forth between some of the towns. We're gonna hike between some of the towns and just enjoy the day, get some sun in.
Yeah.
Monterosso is the northernmost of the 5 villages. We spent the afternoon walking around the town and exploring the sights. Monterosso is known for its beautiful beaches and its family-friendly atmosphere. In fact, you can rent cabanas for the day and sit by the beach as long as you'd like. Monterosso is the largest of the 5 towns as well and is known for its white wine, grapes, olives, and lemon trees. It also hosts the most extensive white sand beach of any of the 5 towns, so if going to the beach is a priority for you, you might want to choose this location. While walking through the old town, one of the highlights is the Church of St. John the Baptist. Its facade of black and white stripes makes it a very unique looking church, and it was built between the 13th and 14th centuries. After a couple of hours exploring the beautiful sights of the town and the cemetery atop the hill, we took the trail to Vernazza.
None of this. Entrance to the Cinque Terre footpaths are included in the Cinque Terre train card that we got, but if you didn't buy that card, it's 6 euros cash when you enter the trailhead. So there will be like a little hut with a person standing there, and they'll collect your payment or check your ticket to let you enter the path. Just got through our first checkpoint on the road to Vernazza, and it was really simple. There's just someone there, and they wanted to see our tickets that we bought earlier, so it was easy. And now we're on the official blue trail, and it said it should take about 2 hours, so we'll see if that's accurate or not. Probably it will take 2 hours after I stop, take pictures every 2 seconds. Alrighty.
Yeah, and we slow down to get some water and stop sweating.
Yeah. Blog I read on the internet told me that this way was mostly downhill, or maybe it was the more downhill option. Don't believe her.
And as you can see from our sweatiness, it is pretty stagnant and hot today, and it's been pretty uphill. And that's okay. We are about 2/3 of the way from Vernazza. Plenty of people on the trail today. It's pretty narrow, definitely not ADA, so bring your hiking shoes, bring a bottle or 2 of water if you're doing the hike from Monterosso to Vernazza. And the views are lovely, I will say that. When you catch a good breeze off the sea, it's pretty comfortable, but otherwise it's pretty dry and hot and dusty at the beginning of July here. Oh well, we'll see you in Vernazza.
Vernazza is super cute with all of its pink and orange buildings. We really enjoyed walking around the winding streets. There's a small beach there in the harbor and this concrete jut out that a lot of people were sitting on and jumping off of. So that's where we decided to hang out for a couple of hours before heading to the third town of Corniglia. Was it cold?
It was actually very nice.
Really?
And very salty. It's very easy for me to swim in. I'm horrible at swimming. Flew all day in there.
I guess that's good.
Most of the seaweed here, but a good portion is now in the bed.
Where are we at?
We're in Corniglia, spelled Corniglia. And we just took a million steps to get here from the train station and we were getting some gelato. I got basil and ricotta. I'm very excited to try the basil.
And I got pistachio and ricotta. Should be interesting.
Ricotta's delicious. Actually, that's weird.
Alright.
Basil.
Basil. Taste test.
It tastes like cold basil.
Alright. Fun.
In all the blog posts we read, they said if you need to skip one of the 5 villages, Corniglia is the one to skip. And the reason why is because it is up on the cliffside and does not have any beach access. It's actually a lot smaller and a lot more quiet. So if you're looking for somewhere really quiet to go with less tourists, Corniglia is the place to go. We still think it was worth it to kind of walk around and see what the town has to offer. The one downside is from the train station to the town, there are 377 of these really annoying stairs, and it actually takes a pretty long time to get from the train station to the town on the hillside, so just be mindful of that.
Hello! So we made it to the final 5th Cinque Terre in town, Riomaggiore. The train was about 30 minutes delayed and we just missed the first one, so we just had to sit there for a while. But this one's kind of cool. It's like straight uphill, and as soon as we came into town we saw a place that had cannolis, and I haven't had one yet and I've been craving one, so finally got a cannoli. Oh, look at that.
Oh man.
So we're gonna split this thing because it's massive. And then we're gonna explore the town.
Yes. We're walking uphill now to a restaurant that is supposed to have good views. We don't have reservations, so hopefully we'll get in. Whenever we go to a new place, we always want to walk up first and get all the exercise out of the way, and then we will walk down. GPS says it's up here. We'll see.
So, Alex is taking us on a hike, basically straight up the mountain here in Riomaggiore. That's alright, I'm getting a little exercise, but I think we're sweating pretty profusely. Of course, she wore a dress today and I wore flip-flops, so that's fun, but hopefully we'll get in a refreshment here pretty soon, and the views are pretty outstanding, so let's take a look. We made it to the restaurant.
So we had a really nice time hanging out at that restaurant, enjoying the view, and we are on our way back looking for a beach. We did end up walking to the coastline and finding some small and or rocky beaches. It wasn't really what we were looking for, so we decided to hike to a deserted beach that we had found on the internet. And I'll tell you what, we would not recommend it to anyone, and it's going to have an entire video to explain what happened. So the rest of our day was a little bit of a bust, but it turned out to be memorable nonetheless.
Despite that hike, we had a really great time in Cinque Terre. We visited all of the villages, all 5, and I definitely think 3 nights is a good amount of time here. You can do a lot. You can boat, swim, hike. Yeah, there's amazing food, seafood, Italian food, and yeah, it's definitely worth the 3 nights. So,
Good job.
Good night.
And that's our blog on Cinque Terre. We really hope that you found some of our information helpful, and if you have some favorite spots in the 5 villages, let us know below in the comments. Thank you so much for watching our video, and we will see you next time. Bye!